Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of December 4th to the 10th, 2023. The first card out for you is called the Thread, and this is the thread that guides you in life, the intuitive nudges that you feel to make certain decisions. So these intuitive nudges will be very, very strong for you this week, and you're just going to be guided to make certain decisions that will end up changing the course of your life. And I know that sounds dramatic, but it's going to be like guiding you on the right path in the highest direction. So really listen to those nudges, okay? I also see here, if we look, they're kind of in this shadowy place in life, some struggles, some challenges, and this thread is guiding them towards this white light and this rainbow. So I feel like you may be currently in some challenging situations in life, whatever they may be, and currently you are receiving very strong intuitive ideas and nudges that are guiding you away from these challenges that you are facing. So there's a good opportunity here to overcome challenging situations. Next, we have service coming out. Okay, there's going to be a lot of work for you this week, I feel. So career work and helping other people, doing favors for other people may be a huge part of this week for you. And this says you stop using the universe and to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. So when you're of service to the universe and you say, universe, use me to relieve suffering on the planet and help guide other people to their greatest good, that is when you tend to attract everything that you want anyways, because you are making yourself of use. And when you're of use, when you're useful, when you are helping the world out, then the world will help you out. So that's a beautiful message. You may be doing a lot of working this week. I'm just letting you know now, okay? Your major arcana card for the week is the Moon in reverse. Okay, so we do see some underlying fears, expectations, and feelings coming to the surface at this time. You may feel like, how am I going to get out of these life circumstances, these challenges that I am in? But the Moon talks about your intuition, your psychic abilities, guiding you to get to where you need to go. So again, you just need to follow this thread and the direction it's pulling you in. Even if you can't see the direction it's pulling you in, you always need to listen to what your gut, your soul, the ideas that you just feel like you should take, like you really need to listen to them. So we're going to get 6 tarot cards, 2 rows of 3 for you this week. First card out is the Ace of Fire. Oh my gosh, what a great first card. This is a brand new beginning that we see happening for you this week. And this new beginning is something that you're very passionate about. So you may be going after your goals with a brand new drive, a new desire, a new focus. Okay, some of you may have actually just redid your goals for the month, for the week ahead, whatever, and this is like an energy that you wake up thinking about, you get out of bed for, and then you work on it. Like we see something is driving you, some bigger goal is driving you and really giving you the motivation and the energy to get work done. We have the 3 of Air, which does show some sadness, heartbreak, endings. There may have been something in your life that didn't work out or has come to a close. And, while that is sad, I feel like this also does give you the drive, the desire to sort of get your own life together personally and to focus on other areas. So some of you may have gone through some sort of sad circumstance or stress that has come to an end. But here's the thing, the good news, the silver lining in the 3 of Air or 3 of Swords is that you have gotten to the heart of the matter and there's no more confusion. It's like you know exactly where you stand with everyone, with everything in your life, and there's no more false hope anymore. So it's like, yes, there was endings, yes, there may be sadness because of that, but it's like you know exactly what you're dealing with now, and that gives you the motivation and the energy to sort of focus on you, focus on yourself and improving your life, overcoming your personal challenges. All right. Third card out is the 3 of Fire. Wow, this is a really good week for goals and moving forward in those goals. Like I said, you're going to be working very hard. It feels like money goals, career goals are like the central theme of this week for you. And it also feels like something that you desired a while ago, you're seeing it move forward in your life in real time this week, which is really, really exciting. It's like an idea that you visualized, a lifestyle that you visualized for yourself. You're now living it and it's growing and building momentum. I'm seeing like a snowball effect here where something gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And this could be like your savings. This could be paying off debt. This could be growing in your career, climbing the corporate ladder or whatever. I feel like it is building on top of what you've already built and getting bigger at a more rapid pace is what it feels like. Second row out, fourth card is the Messenger of Fire in reverse. Okay, so there may be someone in your life or something in your life that's, it's like they come into your life very fiery, very passionate, warm, exciting, but then they can't sustain that. They can't keep it up. So usually the Knight of Fire or Messenger of Fire, when it's in reverse, kind of shows that douchebag player energy where it's like they come in hot and they're like, oh my gosh, like it's so fun, it's exciting, I have all these feelings, whatever. But they don't have the emotional intelligence or availability to maintain that fire and to grow it. And I feel like this may be connected to something that has come to a close for you, something that was heartbreaking or some sort of ending, like it didn't work out in the way that you wanted it to. It doesn't even have to be a person. This could also be some sort of idea or project that you were working on and you were so fired up and motivated to work on it, but then it's like you just couldn't sustain it, because you may have had other responsibilities in your life, or your attention is just stronger in other areas, and that's fine. You don't need to keep going down this path that you started on if the attention just isn't there. Okay. We have the Queen of Air in reverse. Oh, right underneath that, Three of Air. So yeah, I feel like communication has ended or has become a lot colder with someone in your life. Or you may be the one that is having very strong boundaries, putting up boundaries, and I don't know, just focusing on yourself and your goals first and foremost. Some of you may be really diving headfirst into work and productivity this week because you don't want to keep sitting in this energy of Three of Air, which is like sadness that something didn't work out or something ended or someone broke your heart or someone was actually like a douche canoe, or just couldn't offer you what they said they could. It's like disappointment. You don't want to sit in that disappointment. So I see you kind of really focusing hardcore on your goals, your career, working out, whatever you can. And because of that, you're keeping yourself busy, you may be coming off as colder to the person or situation that hurt you. Okay. And that's fine by you because it's you know what, you hurt me. I don't owe you any warmth. I don't owe you any of that. Queen of Air is your energy. And this is your shadow attribute when it's in reversed. It's okay, well, you messed with a Gemini. Now you can get my coldness. Oh, well. And then we have the Six of Water in reverse. Yeah. So this is actually talking about old friends, happiness, memories. You've built up a lot of happiness and kinship, friendship with someone, and you don't want to let that go to waste. But right now I feel like you need some space to yourself to really just do you and allow room for these painful endings and sadness to dissipate is what I'm seeing here. Some of you, this could also show communication just growing colder over time naturally with certain people in your life. It's kind of like you're picking and choosing who you want to be warm with is what I'm seeing here. Also with the Six of Water in reverse, some of you may be planning to see a friend or someone who you haven't seen in a long time, or maybe they're long distance. So there may be something there with that. Interesting. Another thing that I'm seeing here is that a part of the heartbreak or loss or betrayal that you experienced may have been due to someone keeping someone in their life, like an old friend or ex or something, and they may not have told you that. I don't know. So that may just be something that applies for some of you, I guess. But you cut to the truth of the matter and understand what's going on here, and you realize that something was not sustainable. And there is a thread from the universe that is pulling you out of this dark space, that's pulling you out of this sadness. And if you keep following your intuition, keep following what you're guided to do and say and act every single day, then you'll get out of this. And it's not something that you can say today, okay, this is what my intuition's doing, so that's my plan. And then you just don't listen to your intuition for the rest of the month. It's your intuition might tell you something different every single day in order to adjust to the changing energies and circumstances. So I see if this week you should just keep following that intuition, that gut. So if that gut feeling, if your gut feeling is saying, okay, well, I should be quite cold at this time and just focused on myself and my own well-being and my goals, then by all means do that. And then if another day they're saying okay, let's get fired up and communicate with everyone in my life and call up all these old friends and blah blah blah, then do that. It'll change every single day. But there is a renewed fire entering your soul, warming you back up after some coldness, someone else in your life it feels like they offered you some warmth, some fire, some fun, but they weren't able to sustain that. And then because this ended with them, or that situation has ended, it could even be like a group. Maybe you were part of like a certain group, and like every week you did something really fun and exciting, and it was like a fire under your belly. Like you loved doing that, and then it came to a close because of whatever reason. I feel like you're finding your own fire again, and that fire may be in like a project, a hobby that you do, your career, like you're working on some sort of like thing that really lights you up. And it's kind of good. It's like the blessing that comes from all of this. And whatever that thing is, I feel like it's something that makes you of more service to the world and will attract a lot more prosperity to you. So it's kind of all working out in your favor at the end of the day. So that's really fun and exciting. Yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you want personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I am now offering my 2024 tarot and mediumship reading there, which is an hour-long video reading where I dive into the year ahead, and I'll answer any questions or topics that you want me to talk about, and we will get some advice, some messages from your spirit guides, ancestors, past loved ones, anyone over on the other side who wants to talk to you. All right. I also offer psychic readings, goddess energy intention oil, and my spiritual life coaching sessions there. So check it out. Bye-bye.